Uh, well. Thank you for having this time, and I can as well as say it's another evening that God has made us to be together. Bear in mind that whatever we shall discuss, it is something that at the end of the day will help us. Um, Today we are looking on issue based on self-confidence, whereby when one's have a self-confidence, sometimes it is based on a point of love, that how much do you love yourself. um, and sometimes when we are talking about the self-confidence, is because self-confidence is something that at the end of the day can make you to go to the next step. Or rather, sometimes you may find it is something can make you grow bigger and bigger. Not the bigger of the body, not the bigger of your nature, but bigger of the mind and bigger of whatever you want to do in your heart. So meaning that now something in your heart is very broadened in terms of confidence. That your heart has something good. As I take a cup of tea, a glass of water, and also you are tapping, so that at the end of the day you may continue here and there. So, as I start with the point number one is loving your work. It is important for one to love his or her own work, whereby as a passion in life. It is not the work that we do that will make us rich. It is the way we do it. For example, when we think something big, in terms of bigness, you may find that one day one maid who dropped out of the school in class 2, he became loving her work of maid, and by doing so, he marketed himself. And marketed himself by doing what? The confidence that she had in her own job made her that by the time of giving or rather having the siblings, akawasomesha mpaka university. Na aliwasomesha or rather he take them to university through that value of the job. If you hear her story, it is sound that as she continued being made, he was able to educate all the two sons, because he had two sons. And he educated them up to university level, and she provided the family upkeep. She bought herself a plot, built a family house, and she bought herself a personal vehicle, because of loving herself and loving the job, and also having the confidence with that small job. Because sometimes you might say, that's a maid. A work of the maid I cannot be able. A work of maid I cannot. But you may find in one or the other, having that passion of loving, or rather having your confidence. When we love our work, we are able to prosper and grow from one strength to another. So the personality, or rather the self-confidence in you, makes you to go, or rather to have strength that can take you to another level of life. Now, when you are talking about this self-confidence, what is it? Self-confidence. It is self, then confidence. It is a positive belief in oneself. When you have that positiveness because of self and confidence, the word self, it is you, it is me. The word confidence, it is the action in you, based on your future, based on your job, based on whatever you are doing. Like yesterday, when we were talking about how to be a winner. Also, you can look, this self-confidence can make you to be a winner. Why? Because when we talk about how you can excel in your what you are deciding to do yesterday, how we are deciding to do, you may find that now the best thing to do is that it gives you what you have, and one can be against ourselves because already we have decided, because already we have that decision, and that decision is confidence, the confidence in ourselves. And that confidence in ourselves, you may find that now in one or the other, God is on our side. Meaning that whatever we are doing, whatever we are planning to do, definitely we'll achieve it. Therefore, we are struggling through the ups and downs of our life. We should do so, do so boldly, without giving up. Never, if you have confidence in whatever you are aiming to do, in whatever you have decided with your heart, have one heart of saying that you'll pursue, I'll achieve it, because of the confidence. So regardless, even if they tell you, oh, do you know that in that way you cannot pass because of the jam which is there of the vehicles, be patient, because you'll come out of that jam. Even if vehicles are 100 or thousands, know that one time you'll pursue. And once you pursue, you'll say, wow, they tell me that I cannot. But because of the confidence that you have it, or rather you find that now you come to a point of saying, I have pursued. And that's why now we are saying that in Jeremiah 29:11, that teach that in Jeremiah 29:11, teach us that our God had good plans for our lives. If God has a good plan about yourself, what do you have in your confidence? What do you have in your heart? Do you have something at the end of the day that can make you to give up? It is sound that now it has good plans of warfare and not of evil, to give us up and future. So what happens is that now when you have good hope and good future, when we are experiencing poverty, it is sounds that now that poverty cannot make, or rather take us or rather in a certain level. It can't. It cannot give us a way forward. But hope and decision that you have made because of self-confidence, the confidence that you are in, that can take you to the next level. And that's why we say we should not give up at any time, because we are blessed. So when you start by saying that you are blessed, as I eat, it is because I'm eating, because I'm there and I know that now the mango belongs to me and nobody else. And that's why when I'm talking about your cogosity, I normally say that a good cogosity, even the next time, or the next minute, he will do, or else she'll do what she wants to do. And that's why I'm saying that all we need to do is to persist in doing good work. Let us persist on it and put effort in our toys, whereby our toys never in vain. God has our own time. When God has our own time, it is sound that in going by doing so, we are abundantly blessed, whereby always we have a confidence. We have a confidence in what sometimes it gives us a good of whatever we are aiming to do. So any job that you have, whether you are a watchman, whether you are maid, whether you are mechanic, or another a chief like I, a chief like I, or another a lecturer like I, you don't look like your brother or your sister. What you need to do is accepting yourself, is accepting your job with a lot of confidence. Because yesterday we were saying, decide and decide today, not tomorrow, saying that tomorrow I will be so and so. No, it is today. If you get into a tight place and everything goes against you, till it seems as if you could not go on a minute longer, never give up. Never give up. Never. Because that tight place does not sound against you. Well, it is you. Sometimes you may see that the tight place and very goes against you. But sometimes you may find that it is not that long. Because sometimes it's normally say that patient pays. That small minute, that small time, give it time, but at the end of the day, because of the confidence you have in whatever you are thinking, whatever you are planning, definitely you'll achieve it. Definitely, the ball you'll be on your side. So, sometimes it is good that when we praise time and we say, at this time, I don't want to be in this place. At this time, at these days, I don't want to be in this time. Because of the confidence that you have, definitely you'll achieve other times. You'll achieve what you want to be in other times. And that's why I'm saying the tide always has and always will turn. It will turn because already you have turned out with your cogosity. So when you are in your cogosity, another when come to a cogosity and you say that you want to change yourself, definitely you will change because your mind is working. You are not being told that change this, Mr. Mushiri, Mr. Jesse, change. Nobody is telling you. It is you who is deciding. It is you who has that confidence that I'm changing today my position and I become the other position because I know what I'm doing. And with that, you find that sometimes, if you hold that tidiness, sometimes does not turn. Leave it, and you say, I won't hold, I will leave it to turn. If, or sometimes, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can, but thank you, my sister. I can see you. But what I can tell you is, thank you. So what I can see, Doreen, it is when it comes to time, the tough times does not last. But what happens? People do rust, but you cannot rust. You are meant to grow up into a strong competitor. People living in yourself. Let me ask yourself, do people believe in you? Do people believe who you are? I say that as I eat my mango, eat yours, and also tap. Let me tell you, you are not designed to be weak. Nothing is possible to the people who wants to grow out of growth. If you have faith, nothing shall be impossible unto you. Men are born to succeed, not to fail. Self-trust is the first secret to happiness and to succeed. So if you want to be very much happy in life, if you want to be very much succeed, or rather you want to have that happiness always, let me tell you, the best thing to do is to have confidence in whatever you are doing. Confidence sometimes makes you to go to the another level. Confidence makes you, even if you don't have shoes, you'll say, I'll walk. Because it's not shoes who do work, it is legs. So you cannot have, you have to your two legs, then you start saying that it is, I cannot walk because of shoes. Shoes are to be carried by you. So, that's why I'm saying the faith in you will make you men to be, not to fail, but to walk. Self-trust is the first secret to happiness. Self-trust is the secret to happiness. Now, when you have that self-trust in you, you do the self in you, will you accept yourself? Will you have happiness because of the trust that you are in? Yeah, because sometimes when we have that happiness, it is because of the secret that we have in our hearts. And one is faith and confidence. I'm totally have confidence in whatever I'm doing. I have a family. I'm very confident that I'm the father. Not that you are a duplicate father. Not that you are a duplicate mother. No. It is because of the faith, because you want to succeed. And once you want to succeed, that's why now you find that a child like Joy, he'll come and tell you, Dad, I want us to walk and to America, and I want us to use the airplane. And one day, the airplane, when they were in with their dad, the airplane, ikaribika. And then the father was to tell the child, don't worry, we'll reach. And because the child believes in the father, and believes in the father, that with the father, nobody can tunya, nobody can affect, nobody can do this and that. Everything that we are doing will succeed. Why not you? Believe in your God, believe in yourself. That's what we start by saying. Believe yourself and accept that you will succeed. So you find that now they reach where they were going. But the father had some problem. He was asking himself, now what will happen on my way? And because now the airplane has a problem and it's in the air. But the child here was just singing a song. Now, what is your song now? Is it a song to give you perfection? Is it a song that will make you to reach where you are going? Is it a song that at the end of the day, that whatever you are doing, though you have some challenges, you believe that will pursue? And that's what I'm saying. A person learns and grow by error. So that error that was happening at that time, it makes them to reach. And the airplane flies somewhere. And later on, they were carried by another airplane. But now, the child was asked the dad, Dad, why have we not gone with the other airplane? Because they believe that dad is a driver and nobody can tunya his or her dad. All can beat. You know, sometimes even when you give that child a shilling, go and ask that child that shilling again to give you back. He or she has a total confidence. It belongs to me. Why don't you now belong, or rather believe in that something that you have, that small job that it is yours, and out of it, because of the confidence you have, definitely you'll achieve. So that's why I'm saying, never fail, never need to be final, because you failed and made a mistake and act stupidly. It is something that does not indicate lack of brain or ability. It is just that now and then anyone can stumble, even take a bad fall. That does not mean he or she will be right to yourself. So just pick yourself up a mentor and get going. Remember, while the doctor treats you, God heals you. The work of the doctor is only to treat you. Treat. But God heals you. In everything, disadvantages, there can be advantages. And you can advertise. You can be and turn in an advantage. So, meaning that sometimes when you say never, repeat again, never, and again, never, and again, never, and again, never give up. So let this word never stick in your mind. Let this word never come true into your eyes. And then if you keep on repeating the word never, never, then finish with never give up. Never give up. Even if they will come and tell you it is possible that you can do this. Why don't you trust in yourself? Why don't you have a lot of confidence and tell them with all regards? I can tell you that sometimes when I'm giving services, I remember when they come and tell me that, why don't you do this? If at all the rain will come, what will you do? And I do tell them, I have a confidence. For the last 22 years, 23 years, 24 years, God has never forsaken me or shamed me. So even this time, and that's why sometimes happens in my services. So what you believe in, that's what happens. And that's why some people might say, you are not normal. Your cogosity, it is not normal. That's why I call myself a man of cogosity. Why? Because my cogosity, you believe myself. So regardless whether it is small or that the cogosity is big. No, it is the confidence that I have. That's what I'm looking. And as I conclude, I can say that you need to promote your family. You need to promote yourself. You need to promote your job. You need to promote. And by doing so, we normally say, this will ensure that every available resources are used for the well of being in otherwise. What kind of otherwise do you have? Because of the confidence. Do you sometimes come to a point of saying, I do encourage myself, so that encourage when you encourage yourself, other people say, through your encouragement, then we can take you as a mirror. We can take you as a picture. When we see you, we feel confident. When you come to our meeting, we feel a lot of succeed because you are there. Because they do believe that your confidence will make you to be somebody. And that's why I'm saying this will be said that like former Prime Minister of England, Winston Churchill, he said that several failures he has refused to give up. So, and doing so, in 1940, he became world leading statesman. After failing, Winston didn't fail at the last. Why? Because of the confidence that he had. Now, which kind of confidence do you have? Can we say, or rather, can you have such a story that we say, after you failed, you had a confidence that you will achieve. You had a confidence that you will be able. And that's why we are saying, by doing so, you'll find that now you can pray, or rather you can have a good Lord in playing your games. This will happen when we say that even your body can direct you, can respect you. Your body respects you. Your body has a good discipline without abusing. Because sometimes you can find that your body can abuse. And if you want to ask me how your body can abuse, just come and I'll let you know. And the other thing is that don't allow yourself to take drugs. Don't allow yourself to be overcome by alcohols. Don't allow yourself that when you're taking these tree leaves, I don't know how we call them, then you find that now you want to they try to dominate you, or rather you want to become so and so. Do not allow yourself to be dominated. All do not allow somebody may say, we can take you this, we can do this to you. So by anything you are doing, ask yourself, what kind of confidence do I have? Have a lot of confidence in whatever you are doing. The true job that you have, even if today you don't have job, I better tell you, have confidence that one day, one time, through your skill that you have, you'll be in that office. When I was another classes, I find myself saying I'll be a chief chef, not a chef, a chief chef one day, and that's what happened. So today I'm a chief chef. Today it is a job which is searching me, but I'm not searching job, because what you search, what you try to put yourself in by any kind of role, through the confidence, you'll succeed, or rather you'll have it. But don't allow it to fight you. Ikufind, ikutafute, ikupigishe, no. It is because of the confidence that you have. Now, do not allow yourself to be dominated. I repeat again. Through the education that you have, make it variable. Education is one of the effective tools to fight poverty. Education. As parents, do whatever they can. They try to ensure the children are acquired primary and secondary and other areas. But you may find that sometimes you might not making their appearance to become, or rather to feel not comfortable, or rather not having acceptable chances, because of what the chance that they give them, they feel the chances are not acceptable to them. But why? It is because you, or rather the one are given the education variation, are not taking it with confidence. So whether you are in study 2, whether you're in study 8, whether you're in Form 4 or university level, have confidence in anything, or rather in everything that you are doing, and believing and trusting that one day, one time, you'll be able to achieve it with a lot of confidence, and you'll say, this is what I have. Now, as I repeat, I'm confident, I'm telling you, finishing my mango, and I'm telling you, have confidence. Okay, like the way I'm having confidence when I'm eating, because of the taste, the flavor, and let alone, I say, chew, I measure, because of the confidence. Why I'm not throwing out? It is because I have confidence, because it's a mango I'm eating. What confidence do you have, so that you may receive, or rather you may receive your goals? Thank you. Bear in mind that we'll meet tomorrow, and we'll see what God has put for us, or rather has kept for us, and much more. Keep on tapping, or rather go to YouTube, and you'll find that everything is well set. Number 2, we are still Vision Caterers Training Center, and we're also giving the skills like catering, or rather food production, FBM, housekeeping, business entrepreneur, and other more. Thank you, and be blessed. Yeah, I can continue.